But now we need to get to the Nintendo Online announcement. That was revealed on Monday, May 7th this week. Pretty much what's being outlined here is what Nintendo had kind of been building up to this point since the launch of the Switch. We are, like we talked about, we're getting it September 2018, but things being fleshed out, we're getting online play, an NES collection, we're getting saved data cloud backup finally, an online what do you call it? Connectivity to the online app.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a phone app, right?
Yeah,
that for
it's
your
the
voice
shittiest
chat.
app ever.
Yeah.
And other special offers, and we'll go into the price and all that stuff and the details and games included. But how you guys feel about this announcement overall?
It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's pretty damn good for $20 a year. Like, I can't be bitching about this for $20 a year.
It's kind of close to what we were thinking, where it's like a subscription service to get games. It's not as many games as we'd like, but they've said they're going to expand it.
Yeah, like I wanted like a Netflix a la carte, choose what you want. But, I mean, the games that you get here, a lot of them are fucking classics.
And it's limited because they also said that most games that come out for this are going to have online connectivity with them, so you can play online with people.
And that's smart, because, like,
weird.
It'd be one thing to easily port the NES games to have on your Switch, which could be a selling point. People would do that.
Can I talk through the games we're going to get?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
The 10 games we're going to get for NES at launch: Super Mario Brothers, of course. Super Mario Brothers 3, of course. Legends of Zelda, classic. Mm-hmm. Mario Brothers, I don't really care about. Whatever.
It is bad.
It's not great.
It's not
and
good.
they already released like an arcade version of it on the eShop or whatever the fuck it's called on Switch, but whatever. Donkey Kong, of course, classic. I like Donkey Kong a lot. Dr. Mario, they need a puzzle game. That's a good puzzle game. Tennis, kind of filler.
Tennis is like a top 10 seller on NES, though.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah.
A lot of sports games.
Ice Climbers, which is overrated. Like, that game is
It's bad.
kind of garbage. Yeah.
It's bad. Mm-hmm. It was something they needed to pull a classic character from Melee from, and they said, oh, Ice Climbers.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Balloon Fight, which is one of my top 5 NES games of all time. I love Balloon Fight so much because there's 3 different like types of game you can play.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
I've never played it too much, so.
Well, you get it for
So
free if you
I'm
pay
gonna
for it.
Well, if you get it for free if you pay for it. Go on.
And then the last one's soccer. Who cares? Like, soccer just seems like the shittiest game out of all of these.
They said there's 10 here. They've announced that there will be 20 at launch. Baseball's going to be in there, I'm sure.
I would think.
Baseball's
And like 10-yard
yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
The football game.
Maybe karate. Wasn't that one of the big ones?
Kung Fu?
Kung Fu, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Kung Fu is probably going to be there.
As far as thoughts at this table, they are pushing online scoreboards and multiplayer for these games now.
That's cool.
Does that
too.
tickle
I
your
like
fancy?
That.
Yeah.
I like that there's a scoreboard.
Yeah.
Give me a reason to play old games.
And get a high score.
Yeah. Well, they said there's like
cool.
new functionality in all of these games.
Yep.
Like, besides high score, there's something else you can do with it, which makes me super excited.
Yeah, it's we'll see exactly what they're doing. There was another source that said that Virtual Console is never coming back for Switch. The way that we know it, it could be that they start doing more games like this, which I'm down with.
Or they do like a Netflix. Like, you don't pay for each game, but you pay X amount a month and you get all the games.
But I think if they do that, it would still be limited compared to what we got with Virtual Console, which had like all the Sega games, all the friggin' Neo Geo, whatever. I think it would just be like the cream of the crop, NES, Super Nintendo, etc.
Yeah, I think it's super important or super like critical that they said you only get NES games with this service.
Oh.
I think that the Netflix version that they might do a la carte, Super Nintendo and above.
A higher priced version.
Exactly.
That's okay. Yeah, that's a neat little detail you pulled.
But does
out
that
of
beg the question if these future installments are going to be remixed in the sense that they have online cooperative scoreboards too?
See, I don't think they have. For me, like NES games have. Every NES game has like a running score total, even if it makes no sense. Like Super Mario Brothers 3, you don't really need the score there. It's just there because they're like, oh, hey, a coin's worth 10 points.
But
whatever.
what if Nintendo acknowledges finally the speedrunning community and make a speedrun community board?
That's the thing. I think if they only have you paying $20 for all of this stuff online. In order for you to get your money's worth with like a Netflix version of all of these video games besides NES,
yeah,
they need to push as much stuff as possible. Like, not only do you get all of these games, but you get extra content that was never been released in any of these games.
They could make a speedrunning version of this where they can patch the games so they can't exploit them.
They could.
It'd be so much work.
Or this is like the official Nintendo speedrun. Like I can see them doing that shit too. Because all this Twin Galaxy stuff that's been happening.
Yeah.
Maybe Nintendo's like, no, hey, let's stop.
We're curating our own.
Instead of playing all these old games, you pay us to make the official speedrun for Nintendo. Here's what it is.
That's smart, and I could see that happening. Now
I don't know if they're
that
intuitive.
I don't think they're super intuitive or into it.
I feel like if you pay $20 a year for this, and then pay maybe another $20 a year for their online, like, a la carte Netflix stuff, you need to add like a lot of supplemental, additional content, and I think that's something you can easily put in.
I do feel like they've been getting a little better about like acknowledging the fact that there are gaming communities who do this kind of thing, like one competitive and two speedrunning.
Yeah,
so I feel like there's a chance they could try to do something like that, or have like a leaderboard for.
Imagine how difficult that gets though for anything past 64.
See, they used to bitch about like all of these like competitive like Evo or anything using their stuff. Like, oh, you're not going to stream Smash for Melee, but if they do it and you pay for it through their own content, they'll be like, yeah, you can stream anything you want if you pay this $20 a year.
Yeah,
and you use our service.
And they were notorious for like copyright striking like YouTube videos and stuff.
Yeah, fucking randomly.
Yep.
I think if you pay them per year, they're not going to give a fuck. That'll be like part of the contract that you sign that you magically like put a check mark to and don't read anything.
There you go.
Going back to the overall package, I think it's safe to say that the NES stuff is going to be the main selling point here, and maybe the cloud backup data, because that should be like that's a expectation of consoles of all.
Yeah. People were complaining about cloud saves ever since it launched, because they like you would have like an issue like the dock issue where you'd have to send your thing in to get like fixed by Nintendo. You wouldn't get your save data back, so it was just gone.
Oh fuck yeah, that's horrible. Or like there was a third party dock situation to where like Nyko made their own docks, and it would fucking erase everything, and there's no way to get that stuff back.
Wiped it.
With cloud save for $20 a year, yeah, it's a fucking bargain.
Got it all there.
I think Nintendo games are like the best deal for this.
Yeah.
I don't know. They said there's going to be 20 games. Are those 20 games going to like continuously switch? Or are we going to have those games if we buy this from the jump?
Hey, they're all about the Switch now, baby.
We're going to switch everything. Switch every month.
Just for reference sake, 1 month is pretty much $4, 3 months is $8, and for all 12 months is $20.
Who would not do the 12 months?
So it's $20.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what
If you do $4 a month, you're a fucking idiot.
And there is a family membership if you have multiple people on your console. It's $35 for multiple use, because the online will only link to one account.
And I can see that being nice for a family that wants like their own little experience.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm never gonna have that. Like
Either
my kid, if my kid wants to play it, I'll be like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah,
but I can see some people being sucked in like that.
What about your scores?
Oh no!
Compared to Xbox and kind of PSN, I think Nintendo did it right with the $20, but it makes me really nervous about how well the connectivity is going to be on Nintendo servers.
Well, it's got to be better. Okay, the Wii was horrible.
Right.
Wii U, when I did Super Mario Maker, I think I only had a problem like a handful of times.
Right.
The majority of the time has been like smooth sailing.
But with that, you're uploading and downloading. You're not like continuous. Like it's not like server packets being sent back and forth for like continuous online play.
But that was also for free.
Yeah,
I feel like if Nintendo wants people to pay for something, they're gonna make it worth their while.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're paying for it, it better be good.
Exactly.
It better be able to run Smash seamlessly online the same day that it comes out.
And I feel like they know that.
Yeah, I feel like they have to.
Yeah, they can't drop the ball with this.
Well, I mean, like, have you guys had? I mean, I've heard you guys talk about having issues with Splatoon a little bit, but not to the point that it's super annoying.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
Yeah.
When it launched,
it's free, so I can bitch a little
Yeah.
bit, but not a lot.
Yeah, when it initially launched, there was a lot of trouble.
Okay.
But as it kept going, it got much better.
If I was paying money for this service, I would bitch.
Okay.
For it being free, I'm not going to bitch that much.
So hopefully they've done some upgrading.
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate. If I'm being pessimistic, the $20 makes me nervous for the quality of internet that I'm getting compared to like Xbox, who has Microsoft Foundation, PlayStation, who's had time to develop their servers. Does Nintendo have the IT server background to support this online system?
I believe, and you can correct someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe they work with IBM.
Maybe.
Which has my dad actually works for IBM, and they have servers all over the place,
right?
Like server farms and stuff. So I think they go through IBM. IBM made their processor, didn't they, for the Switch?
I have no idea.
NVIDIA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think they're working with a larger company that has their own specialized servers. They've bought space or whatever they need to do to work that out. I would hope.
Yeah.
I have faith, but there's still part of me that there's that old school Nintendo that's still there where the possibility of them dropping the ball is still there.
Nintendo has fucked up their online for
yeah.
years. I mean, the fact that you have no cross buy for like 3DS and Wii U and Wii when you buy all these like virtual console games, which might be the reason they're scrapping it.
But that's the thing. Like they've never paid for anything like this before, and they might not do the virtual console because they don't. Maybe they don't have a system. As stupid as Nintendo is, they might not think ahead enough to like combine these purchases.
Yeah,
they might not have like the capacity to do it. You never know.
Well, now you have your Nintendo account, which I don't know how it works. I know that they have a history of being bad with online. I'm gonna buy the year of this no matter what.
Yeah,
right off the bat, and we'll see what happens.
Like this is called Nintendo Online. They can probably come out with something for another $20 a year called Nintendo Unlimited.
Yeah,
which is just like all the fucking old virtual console games where you can just like fucking pick them up wherever.
And I feel like they've been good in the past about like if they did like fuck it up, they give you Oracle of Ages for free.
Oh yeah,
whatever. Yeah, whatever it's gonna be.
To play back to the good points here, Nintendo's proven on the mobile scene that they can handle internet connectivity with their apps.
That's true.
I wonder if mobile stuff is like.
Well, your Nintendo account does link to your Nintendo mobile games.
Yeah.
So your Nintendo account will also link to your Switch online games.
Right.
So there will be interconnectivity there in some sense.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
So I don't know what degree that is, but it could just be all points leading up to your Nintendo rewards.
I know now I connected all of my Nintendo stuff and everything. And every time I buy something from the eShop, I get coins. And all those coins I can use to buy games from the eShop.
Right.
Oh.
Is it called the eShop? What is it called right now? I call it the eShop because I'm old.
It's the eShop. I'm pretty sure.
I think it is.
Sure?
I think it is called Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Isn't it on here?
But
I think it is called eShop.
Yeah, because once you register your products, your games, and like if you link it to all your accounts, Nintendo like, hey, you bought this game, you get this coins. And like when I bought Golf Story, I got it for like $6 because I had coins stored up.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. I bought Mom Hid My Game for like $2.
Exactly.
So it's nice like that.
Yeah.
There's two aspects to this that we haven't even talked about. We've talked about online play. We've talked about NES games and cloud saves. The Nintendo Switch online app.
Ugh.
Nobody will use.
I know, but what do you think they will do to like update that and make that better to make it worth like what you're paying for per year?
I think they keep it where it's at, and they just make sure, like, hey, remember the Nintendo Online app? You can use it to talk to your friends while you play Smash.
They need to make some kind of like thing that hooks up to it with just like a headset or something, so you can just voice chat through the Switch. That's so stupid.
There is
how
a
they did
headset.
it.
Yeah, there is, but nobody uses it.
It can hook into the Switch.
Hooks into your phone.
Yeah. What I'm saying is they need something that hooks directly into the Switch.
That won't happen.
I don't think it will either. But
they're putting all their eggs into this app phone.
I think the way they did this is quite stupid.
It is
backwards
and makes no sense. And nobody wants to do it.
I have literally used this app once for Splatoon 2, and it was obnoxious. And I've never used. It's on my phone still, but I've never used it again.
Like I know there's not a built-in microphone on the Switch. I would like them to find a way to do this. I don't think they can or care to. I don't think they like online chat. I don't think they like voice chat to begin with. So
Sure. The last point that we haven't talked about is special offers. Are you guessing this is going to be like games with gold and like PlayStation Plus to where like you get discounts on stuff you buy from the eShop if it's on sale?
That, and I could see like, oh, you get a free wall cover.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that. I could see them improving their UI in that sense.
You know what I miss?
What?
Club Nintendo. Because Club Nintendo gave you physical goods.
Yeah,
I missed that shit.
A lot of people really liked Club Nintendo and feel the same way you do.
There was one statue that I missed out on that I'm going to be pissed about forever until I get it. And that is the Luigi's Mansion little statue that had Luigi and the ghost dog and it looks fucking great, and you didn't have to pay a fucking cent for it if you had enough coins.
Oh, well, it's probably like $200.
Yeah, you can find it online now for around $100.
The last Club Nintendo thing I got was the Majora's Mask puzzle for 3DS.
I got that puzzle too.
That was
Yeah,
sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I got a fucking sweet ass Mario hat from Club Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's like a legit Mario hat, and I got it for free. Like I missed that shit. Like
If they bring it back to special offers, great.
Yeah.
But I don't think it happens.
there's no physical stuff that they're ever gonna offer ever again because they were just hemorrhaging money with that stuff.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh, digital stuff, you can get that for free, or hey,
Yeah.
here's a discount on this game.
Wallpapers, yeah. Wallpapers make sense.
Who cares
I think.
about wallpapers?
I don't.
But
so
Xbox
boring.
and PlayStation does it. I could easily see Nintendo doing it.
Yeah, it just kind of makes me sad. We talked earlier about what game you think is going to come out with this online service that is going to like kick it into the fucking hemisphere.
Yep.
Let's talk about this.
We probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I just think it makes sense.
What makes sense?
John and I are together on this in
On
solidarity.
together on what? Fucking spit it out.
Smash should come out with an online at the same time.
You're fucking crazy.
Let me say that in a more convincing way. Super Smash Brothers Switch will release alongside September 2018's launch of Nintendo Online. I'm
App.
locking it in.
System.
System.
both
I'm
of-
locking it in.
Both of you are fucked. There's no fucking way.
You're fucked, bro.
No, this game is going to come out for holiday of 2018.
Christmas.
Nope.
November.
That I think if they release Smash Switch at the same time as this the whole thing they launch into the stratosphere with cash. They can open up Club Nintendo again. They don't care.
What a
There's so
perfect
much money.
Christmas gift. You get
It's
someone
so
the
good.
family membership alongside
Oh, it's so
of
good.
Smash.
Plus, I
So
think
good.
your most recent title before Smash, if it is September, you have Mario Tennis Aces, which might lose its steam by then. Aces could be
probably will.
past its highlights by September.
It's kind of lost its steam already, as sad as it is.
Yeah. I'm
And then
not super
Splatoon
into
2
it
gets a
anymore.
drop in July, but I don't think that carries over to September
It
either.
won't.
One rumor I saw earlier, they said that they're going to make a Splatoon 2 announcement before E3 that will blow you away.
I did see that too.
Yeah, I don't know what that is all about. But
Okay, I have a thing that nobody has talked about that I think will make a perfect, like, if anything is going to launch with an online service, it's going to be this game, and it'll be announced during E3. Smash will be November. But with the launch of the online service, you're going to have Animal Crossing, folks.
No.
Animal Crossing
That's a good one.
online
That'd be a good idea,
in
too.
September. That'll be a way better thing instead of Smash.
I think
that won't
I think
happen.
It's Smash. I think it's got to be
No,
Smash.
when you think of Smash Online, I would rather play Smash with a group of people rather than with a whole bunch of fucking strangers with me isolated
So,
in a room.
I think Animal Crossing steals Smash's thunder if that happens.
No, Animal Crossing comes out in September. Smash comes out in November. That's like 3 months.
I think you flop those. You flip-flop those.
No
so,
way.
They're having a tournament for Smash at E3 or whatever.
Yeah, they
Which
are.
means it's playable.
I think the game is in playtesting right now. Like it's done and
Well,
ready
sure.
to go. I think it's
not
done.
it's not super done.
I think it's like done and they're just like tweaking it right now.
Yeah, so it'll come out during holiday season where it will
September.
make the most money. No, that's not holiday season. That's fucking back to school season.
I think Smash Brothers has enough legs that you can just release it whenever you want. It's gonna keep selling.
You're not going to
through
buy
the
a
holiday.
backpack, a Trapper Keeper, and Smash Brothers. No fucking way.
I am.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not in school anymore, you 29-year-old fuck.
If I was, I would.
imagine college kids going back to school with Smash.
Yikes.
That works.
No, it's like, oh, hey, you don't want to do your homework for the year? Here's
That's
the fucking
right.
video game.
Hey, the first
That's
couple
what works.
weeks you don't really do anything.
No one's bringing their Switch to college for Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So
The only way it's coming in September is if they have the character Ashley.
no.
Someone's gonna poke their head in your dorm like, hey, pussy. You're playing Animal Crossing.
Hey, I'm going to spend $30,000 for my college tuition. Oh, $60 for Smash and ruin everything? Okay, great.
Kids who go to college don't think like that. They're
Sign
just
me
like,
up.
I feel like we would have seen more leaks or something more talk about Animal Crossing other than the app. If it was coming to E3.
Nintendo's so good about that though, like not revealing anything, like
See-
leak free.
It might not be Animal Crossing because they might want to like build up that hype instead of like 2 months between June and September.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's going to be something better than Smash. Like Smash is going to be
come on.
huge. When
Better
it,
than Smash? You
no,
fuck.
Smash is going to be
You're
huge.
calling us crazy? Are you listening to yourself?
So Smash is going to be
Oh my
huge when it comes out in November, but they have to have a smaller title that comes out to test the servers.
Octopath Traveler, July 2018.
Online.
If they drop Smash in September with this shit, it's going to crash, and it's not going to look good for them. They need a smaller title to test all this shit before Smash comes out holiday season.
We're calling it right here. We have Andy and John on the September train. We have Anthony and Jake on the November holiday train.
You guys are fucked. Let's bet money.
The,
you guys are done.
The
talking
loser
An-
train.
$100.
What do you want to bet money on this?
I will bet $100 that you guys are wrong.
We're betting credibility.
I already made my Oracle bet, so you can tack onto my Oracle bet with the Tetris character.
Yeah, we'll definitely get a release date for Smash at E3.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be impossible
Plus,
not
I
to.
need that $100 to buy the special edition or whatever. So I can't be risking my cash.
I need the $100 because I'm going to have a second kid.
Oh no, boo hoo.
Charity.
I'm willing to risk that because I know you guys are so wrong.
Oh Jesus.
All right, so final thoughts on online
good.
and with Smash obviously coming. I'm enticed. I'm gonna buy into it, but like I said, I want room for growth. I gotta say growth with this thing.
Yeah.
No, this is a good start.
Yeah, for sure.
This is definitely a good start, and this has my $20 just for the NES games alone.
Yeah, like Mario Brothers 3 is worth the price of admission. Just play it any time with leaderboards.
Well,
and
look
stuff.
at your old
I love
Virtual
it.
Console prices.
Yeah.
You've already
Yeah.
paid off your
Exactly.
Right?
yeah.
There you
so,
go.
Instantly
And-
sold.
Imagine double this, which they said they're already going to do, 20 games. This is just the first 10. This is a fucking no-brainer. $20, just throw it. I can wipe my ass at $20.
Exactly.
And you have it for a whole year, and you don't even know what you're going to get through that year. It's exciting.
Nintendo has my credit card saved, so it won't be too hard.
And my soul.